If I crash again, I'm sorry. But we're gonna transfer over here. As you can see, I already have the logo on this screen. We're gonna pray my pen is charged enough for the moment. Oh, my phone's gonna die. How do I function as a human? I'm killing everything. Okay, just... yeah, sure. My pen's almost dead too. So, I've got a dead phone, dead pen. I'm having a great day. Anyways, I have 2 characters I am drawing. Yes, we are drawing... if I could hold my tablet correctly. Sharky. Oh, I don't like that Y. And... Pebble! These are... technically no trigger warning character. Pebble is 100% no trigger warnings. I'm not 100% sure on... oh, you can't see it. It's behind my head. Ah! I'm not 100% sure on Sharky. And I never got the story writing, so we're gonna wing it. I will reveal who I will be. Yeah, it's fine. Oh, you could blabber about what you think Sharky's could be while because I'm starting with Pebble. So there's time. But my music got very quiet. Anyways, we're starting with Pebble. He has no trigger warnings, which is why you see nothing on screen, nothing as a warning tag. These 2 are, from what I know, 100% okay. I'm debating in between 2 of them to draw tomorrow, but that will be a tomorrow problem. Actually, that's an end of stream problem if I'm revealing who I'm drawing. Anyways, let's start with... am I writing his name wrong? Yeah, I am. Pebble. I know which way B's and D's go. I swear. Sharky doesn't really have a backstory, to be honest. Okay. That was loud. It sounds like there's no music. Lo-fi's a lot harder to work with, I find. I don't know how loud I actually am. We'll find out at the end of stream. I'll figure out volumes later. But starting with Pebble, this is how easy my little boy is. Ready? That's my boy! Pebble is a very easy character. I do enjoy him. But this is our number 1 little fella. This is Pebble. And now that we have his body down, I will start rambling. Pebble is a small void mass. He is around technical age 5, because he has existed for... how many years have passed in a void? I don't know how time passes in a void, but you know what? That's fine. He is technically counted as the age of 5. He is called a void mass as he was formed from a void spill in a abandoned part of the void. He's so cute. And continuing before I get off track. He was around in that little abandoned building for a good few months when he first formed. He had just rummaged around, been bored, watching people walk by through the broken windows. And slowly over time, people started entering the abandoned building he was in. He was at first a little hesitant because these are people you don't know and you're a tiny blob that can get squished under them. He is truly... Time is very wonky in the Void, so he was there. Our time, a few months. Void time felt probably like years. But he commonly would hide under rubble in other spills and had slowly learned that he could flatten himself. Hello. I don't have alerts on this screen. Hang on. Hello, Des Yoko. That's a cool name. Hi. Welcome to me blabbering about my characters for my project Dreamy Hills. Hello. So yes, Pebble had slowly learned that he could flatten himself down to... Thank you, I love him too. He can become a puddle. He tends to do it when he's scared or confused about stuff. He also has a very bad habit of doing it to trip people, because if they fall, they don't want to be inside the abandoned house anymore. He was very particular with how he works, and he is able to kind of force his way to slide, kind of like a penguin, I find. But as time went on, he had seen an explorer come through and got bored of the place, because being in an abandoned building for that long in the Void is kind of boring. He does look like a cat. Apparently I like cats. Yeah, he grabbed on to the adventurer that was going through, who no, I did not design or get any ideas for, because this is about Pebble. He would hang on to this little adventurer hidden on the back of their bag, and soon he found his way to the Dreamy Hills Sanatorium, as the adventurer was looking by it and saw people and booked it. Pebble jumped off in time and kind of slowly moved his way towards the massive sanatorium, curious of what was the building. It was something he never knew, because all he thought was around was broken and damaged buildings. That's all he could remember and see at the time. So, after he entered the sanatorium, with absolutely no one noticing this tiny bugger, he just kind of made it his home. No one really noticed he was there for the first while, until, well, someone biffed on him. As much as it was bound to happen, it still scared both Pebble and the person that slipped. I think it's not confirmed who slipped, but I feel like it would be another one of the younger patients, as Pebble is very late arriving to the sanatorium compared to some others. He is maybe around like Oh, I don't fully remember where I placed, but he's not as early as many of the others. There is people who show up after him, but they are a little different. This little baby is known in the sanatorium as being a little watchdog. He makes sure no troublemakers are doing anything bad, and if they are, he pulls the greatest move. He will make them fall, and then go tell someone of authority. Yeah, the telling authority part's a little hard for him, though, because poor little Pebble can't actually talk. Hi, Strawberry! Yeah, Pebble can't talk. He makes kind of squeak noises, and as mentioned, he's like a cat. He can purr, especially when he's sleeping. To make sure it's not quite a I'm content kind of purring, it's more a I'm here, don't step on me. He's very adorable. And I love him so dearly. One of my favorite simplest characters. But as we go on talking about Dreamy Hills, that is going to switch, as these characters are not very simple at all. These characters are very harsh and very confusing. And some of them can be quite confusing. I forgot a color under the highlights. We're fine. But that is Pebble. He's super cute, super friendly, and just loves being around people and all. He's such a cute little man. So cute. I love him. You wrote a blurb? I do see it. Okay. For Sharky, who is our second little friend to draw, I will kind of be looking off to the side, because I have to read off a doc. That is how we're keeping track of all their stories. Pebble I know off the top of my head, because his didn't change much, and I've owned him for a very long time, so he's not a big worry to me. But I don't know Sharky. Sharky isn't actually my boy. I do know how to draw him, though. What exactly is Dreamy Hills? Dreamy Hills is a kind of weird core, dream core story world where it is a massive sanatorium called the Dreamy Hills Sanatorium, where there is staff and patients and tons of stuff going on. It is really just a fun kind of mess around project, and I will be doing tons of comics and tons of other stuff as I get more comfortable with these designs. Not promising all of those comics will be clean and colored like these drawings are, but yeah. And once I get at least the majority of the characters done, because there are many characters that will be paired with others, how Sharky and Pebble are. Yeah, there we go. And there will be, if I can get to it, or in between character sheets and stuff, I will be having little interactive comics, so as you learn about the characters, you can actually ask the characters questions, and they will answer. If I know how to answer as that character. Otherwise, we wait for a response. But It is Sharky time. Ooh, okay. Let's see if I can get his base shape down before I start blabbering about him. Sharky fits his name. He is also a void mass, like Pebble, which is why these two have been paired together. And Sharky looks vaguely like a shark. There we go, mini sketch done. Time to do the actual sketch while I blabber. I don't have my phone stand. Also, the narrating and drawing at the same time is that is my idea. This will be how all of the characters are done. For the first few, it will be very calming, very nice, and then slowly I do have to vary and tone through a few of the stories, as some of these characters do have trigger warnings. I will work around them the best I can for Twitch, but on YouTube it will be a little more in-depth, and I will actually be talking about the topics, so forewarning. There will be a trigger warning on screen for if I couldn't avoid the topic, but otherwise it will be clean here, and YouTube will get the harsh reality, because YouTube deserves to suffer, I guess. I've already posted tons of stuff on there, but these will be actually recorded as YouTube videos, not using the Twitch streams, so my voice will be clearer, the music will be a little better and fitting, and I will have actual proper speed paints and recordings of me drawing instead of just mini sketches. I will be doing tons of little drawings in the background of the YouTube videos. So if you want to know more or hear more or even just understand the characters better and see more drawings of them, that is my YouTube. I really need to put that on the screen, I'm realizing, but my YouTube is not linked on my Twitch. I forgot to do that. It is, of course, at Quizzical though, and I will link it after this stream. I will remember this time. Maybe. I can't promise anything. But let's do Sharky. Get the ink. It is great. So, Sharky. Sharky was formed within a lake. And that had pollution. That had polluted with an oil spill. It remained its home in the lake for a while, eventually emerging from the water and making it towards the sanatorium. It just kind of lives there now and cleans the pool. Yes. So, breaking that down, Sharky was from a technical void spill. As void spills are very much like oil in a way. They have that kind of oil thing to them. Sharky had formed out of a lake with it, which is just so great. Yeah, let's promote pollution. Can't escape it even in the void. But ooh, that bottom line's gonna kill me every time. Sharky is in the sanatorium all I can see is him slowly sliding over to the sanatorium. That is a funny image in my head, but we're not gonna focus on that. Sharky works as a pool cleaner, as just like a shark, he tends to need to be in water. It is literally how he stays alive. Sharky, I know a lot more for when he's in the sanatorium. But, oh, come on. Sharky is kind of a... I would say helpful creature. I vaguely say that because this dude bites people. He has a bad habit of biting those who get a little too close to him, so if you're swimming in the sanatorium, watch your feet. He lives strictly in the pool, and I can't wait to suffer while drawing the main detail of this lovely man. The best part about Sharky is, just like Pebble, since they're void spill creations or forms, they can't talk. That's a major thing for them. They are trying to do stuff. Okay, phone, work with me. They are odd in a sense, I would say. Oh, come on. They tend to growl, which is obviously muffled underwater. Yeah, there we go. And they also have a few issues with getting food on their own, as, you know, as Pebble has arms. Oh. Did my stream crash? Okay. Different stream. But yes, as Pebble has arms, Sharky does not. Pebble was formed in a much... There we go. It's lagging, but it's fine. Pebble was formed in a much harder environment, so he was able to pick up and use a lot of the materials around him to make a stronger form, even if it's smaller. While Sharky is kind of... How would you explain his texture? The best I could explain it would be... I don't know, like slime underwater. Vaguely holding together, but if you pull too hard, it comes apart. It's weird. Sentient puddle, kind of. Yeah, Jello, there's the word. He also tends to be a night watch, so if you get too close to the pool, it's your fault. They're... By sanatorium rules, we are not liable if Sharky bites you. It's your own fault. Can't control what he does. That's actually better texture. Yeah, they're kind of rough. He is vaguely reminiscent of a shark, but... Oh, I'm breaking stuff. But is much more, in my eyes, kind of like a rubber duck, but a sharp one. And I will say now, a lot of the sanatorium will have very teeth and eye themed stuff. Like, the logo didn't give that away, but there will be a lot of that kind of stuff, so... Teeth will look like this, nothing too, like, detailed. That's not something I'd like to do, because it kind of ruins the look of their designs with detailed teeth. which is sad, but you know what? Whatever. I missed a spot of coloring. Oh, jeez. But, yes. A rubber duck. That's stupidly cute. Look. He stays in the water all the time. Water gets stuck in him for sure. I love how he consistently cleans a pool that not many people actually go in. So it is like the cleanest spot in all of the sanatorium. I love it. Are we back? Oh. I hate my streams. Am I even working? What is my life anymore? I love being a streamer. This is actually my second crash, so something's going severely wrong today. But it is about mid-stream, so this is about right on time. Right on time for me to crash. I don't see movement. Oh, and Discord's lagging too. Those mic issues are gonna kill you. Yeah, it's not moving on my phone, so we're gonna pray stream's running because that's all I can do. Yeah, the one small tinge of drawing Sharky. There's so many mouths. He's a little funky like that. I see movement now. Confusing. Yeah, this is a common occurrence for my streams. Sorry, viewers and others. This is just what happens. I crash a lot, but we power through and we keep going. Okay, good. Yeah. It is pretty bad. I don't know why it crashed this time. Oh, my poor server just got 3 pings. I need to figure out why it's doing that. My internet runs fine on everything else. That's a me issue. I'll figure it out. I forgot to do that. But yes, I will probably... I should do the videos Thursday, so that means they will be out next week. So these will be much cleaner, much better, and you can actually possibly, in those YouTube videos, see characters interacting with other characters I haven't revealed yet. But, with a lovely twinge, there's our boy. He's very fun looking. So, we have Pebble and... oh, come on. Sharky! Both are very fun, but to make this more fun... where's the... here we are. I gotta have fun because we wrote so much for these characters. So, I get to give little twinges of stuff about them. So... okay, bye! Have fun! Yes, Sharky is... 1 foot tall and is 4 to 5 feet long. He's big. Especially compared. Okay. This is why I love my boy. Ready? That is how tall he is. He's 7 inches tall. My boy is great. I love him. Yeah. Looking at this, they are... Oh, I could draw that one tomorrow. Ooh, I think I just found out who I'm drawing tomorrow. But yes, these are 2 of the goobers. They are... I would say the smallest. At least height-wise. In the sanatorium. They both are mostly support help, as literally troublemaker, reporter, and pool cleaner. They are very cute. They are, I believe, the really simple ones, but I'm gonna do something fun as a little teaser of who I will draw. One confirmed one. I will see, thanks Stream Elements, I will see who I draw alongside him, but just as an idea of who I will be drawing next time, I'll give a mini little sketch and a name. Ooh, I don't want to add that because then that gives him away. Huh. Let's add his cute little party hat because he's a great he's so cute already. And who should I draw alongside him? I need to sort this so much, but some of the characters are a lot harder to get in one go, especially as many of them are much bigger. But I think I'll do this pairing. I like doing this little sketch teaser, so because then I can leave this and I know who I'm drawing next time. Isn't that great? I know what I'm doing for once. I could probably fit a lot of them into just this stream. I know I could. But I have a lot of writing and a lot of other setup and designs to work on. So, these will be our 2 people for next time. Cute little teasers of what is their main thing, I suppose main thing. But yes, I need to do the writing for Pup. Hans is already done. So yeah, I could do them, really could. How do I make polls? This is the one thing I don't know how to do as a streamer. I don't know how to make polls. I'm so confused Because if it comes to it, I might actually... I don't know how to do this. I can share chat. This will be something I will figure out eventually. I'll do research and bug other people, but I'll leave that out for today because I have other stuff to do and set up. I have designs and stories to finish writing. So, here is our 2 winners for today, and the 2 I will be drawing next time. I just started. OBS is not happy today, but that's fine. Alright. I also had to reset up this, so the window's a little different this time, but we're here. I have kind of set up. Not really. Yes, we are working with the one, the only, the Dreamy Hills. Gonna poof that. Keep my signature in the corner. And it's sketching time, because we are working on 2 lovely friends this time. I'm actually gonna switch their placement, because one is smaller than the other. Okay. I'm not even gonna fight with Han yet, so pup time. I have both designs faintly in my head, because they're not 100%ed yet. I am not liable for anything. Totally. Do I remember how to draw this goober? Let me use my brain. Nope, come on brain. You know how to draw. Having a tired morning, apparently. Casual doodling. Just so I have some idea of what the hell I'm doing. Do I remember how to do this? Absolutely not, but we're gonna go with it. What did my mic fail? I'm still back. Okay. I've been live for not even a minute. Please. Please. I drew a circle. I crash so much with these streams. It's gonna kill me. I'm sorry if I crash again. I'm trying not to. I don't know why my PC hates the internet. It's fine. It is totally fine. We will just power through like always. That's the way to do it. Don't let it stop you. I'm gonna have him facing here. The slow buffering of how I'm going to do this. I've not actually got a reference for Party Pop. That's something I don't have. So I am purely running off what I remember. Which is very faint, but I know it's a dog. Like the one next to me who's ruining my couch. But we love her. Everything is fighting with me today. We're fine. It's fine. Just gotta fix that. I did not draw the smile correctly. I will end up accidentally going very quiet a lot this stream, and I'm sorry about that. I get way too hyper-focused. It's a problem. Okay. Sure. That's kind of what I'm going for. He's already so cute. I can't, the reason... oh my god. The reason I am not talking as much is A, for some reason my throat is killing me. B, there's actually not a story behind Party Pop. There's how we actually made him and his original purpose, but there's no, like, backstory. He doesn't really have one. God, my throat is dying. I don't know why. Zip, are you still here? Yeah, okay. Can I have back support? That's low-key the point. That's fair. I'm spiking my mic. I call in reinforcements. Do you want to yammer while I draw? I'll fix this file later. No! Damn you and your Pokemon. But okay, I love to yep. Okay. That's fair. Makes it easier to run a event like that anyways if you're able to be in a call. It makes sense. No worries. Like, Party Pup is the only one where it's like, there's no story, there's no other build, and mostly of what I'm doing for him today is building a design. This boy did not have a design before today, so enjoy. You are the first witnesses to taking the word smile dog a little too literally. It's fine. He's cute at least. I like how it's going. I'm drawing him very big, I'm realizing. We're gonna ignore Hannah. It's doggy time. I guess I don't need that anymore. Oh, come on. Oh, I didn't draw his bow tie. I'm realizing on him, he doesn't have his bow tie. I'm gonna shrink these some more because they're in my way. That's the reason. Totally. That's... Uh-huh. I'm praying I don't crash again. There is a high chance I will. So there's your heads up now. I crash a little too much. And I don't know how to fix it, so... That's just what we're going with. I'm gonna crash at some point, I know. But when that point comes, Party Pup will be there, pushing us along with his dapper bow tie. He's so cute. Oh, one thing I can yammer about, since this is Dreamy Hills, if that wasn't obvious enough. I can yammer about what Party Pup does. Because he is a therapy dog. He is practically just a cliche of a therapy dog, but he's so much better. Because this little yapazoid of a dog with a mouth and no eyeballs is the cutest baby in the world. He's really sweet. He doesn't actually tend to bite people, though he plows through toys like they don't cost anything. Can destroy anything. Yes, he is also... Oh my god. He is also a guard dog. Snaps back to reality. Yes. Oop. He's a dapper gentleman that will bite you if you make someone cry. A very inefficient one. He does his best. Even if his best isn't amazing, he does his best. I like the idea that instead of going, oh, big scary dog, he is big. But making him kind of like a pug is cute in my mind. I don't know. I don't see him like the size of a golden retriever. I see him as a fluffy little rat. This might change from person to person of who like thinks about Party Pup. But I don't know why. My brain just goes, that's a rat. That is an enlarged rat. It's great. Enlarged rat. Yeah. I'll fix it later. Oh yeah, if he is a husky, I need to drop his lower legs more. So close enough to a rat, yeah. A little fluffy boy. Who loves attention. He literally is if you took Smile Dog and just made it actually good. It sounds bad saying that, but I'm not wrong. Unfortunately. Let me look at my dog's leg. Can I see your leg for a minute? Can I see your leg? Where's your sister? Ooh, she's sprawled out. Hang on. Okay. Casually stalks my own dogs to know how dog work. That's a sentence. I keep sliding down in my chair, which isn't helping. Why is your front paw so big, buddy? No. There we go. Did I die again? I hope not. I'm sorry if my coughs are loud. They're going to be. I can't control that, unfortunately. There we go. He's so cute. He is a great depictor of... Last stream, I had one sketch layer. And then I had the line art done pretty quick. But now we're getting into the ones that are a little longer to work on because of their detailing and all of that. So, welcome to... These streams are actually going to become a little longer, especially with me working on these. I find with the others I'm thinking about doing, they may take much longer than I'm estimating. Which is fine. Never been a problem for me. There's so many of them I still just want to draw. Because I love these characters. They're super fun to me. I just get to have fun doodling these. He a dapper little boy. Oh. I love him. He looks great. Sketching Han is gonna be a curiosity, but I want to finish Pup, then we'll move on to Han or Hannah. You know what? I feel confident enough to go straight into line art for this little bugger. I've drawn enough dogs to know. Cool. Little fluff. I got it eventually. I don't actually know what his hat looks like anymore. So we gotta have fun designing him a new party hat. is a great time to say this dog is anything but dog. He's so cute though. Oh, if there is one kind of horrific thing I want to do is I want to hug every horror thing that kind of looks like a dog. Not saying that Pup's horror, he sure could put the Cheshire Cat up for its smile, but you know. He's a good boy. And I love his little bow tie. Makes me curious where the bow tie came from, because we don't even know where that happened. He just has a bow tie. Probably stole it off someone, honestly. I love Party Pup, though. He's really cute. He shreds through toys. He's a protector of inevitability. He tries. He tries, but you give him a treat and a really nice belly rub, and he is not gonna care. He is peak husky golden retriever. He does scream. He will scream at you. He will scream. He's not just supposed to look like a husky. His breed is counted as a husky, so he will scream late at night because he feels like it. And we love him for it. Yeah, it sounds humanish, but that's the best part. Totally. You never need to worry about intruders with this guy around. I don't think they know what he is. They just see a dog. The next second that dog is chewing on their bones. He a little goober. He is gooberism. Can I get this? Come on. No, that's too big. Voila. Footsies. Little footsies. And I'm pulling the lazy route for his back legs. Deal with it. It's fine. He is slowly moving along. My fluffy boy is coming to fruition. While I keep apparently dying. Up and around. Yeah. The confidence in drawing this man is impressive. I'm just gonna keep calling him Dapper Boy. He's so cute! Oh god damn it, this is why I'm not allowed to draw dogs. How am I supposed to make a dog look creepy? He just looked cute. Well, technically not creepy. They don't have to be creepy. I'm just more thinking not like I'm going to literally pinch the cheeks off this dog. Cuteness aggression is great. Oh, aren't you a special little man? Oh, God. He's just a little too cute for my brain to handle. Just a little. Not a lot. It's fine. Nope, can't do that. Whoa, there's a hole? There is a hole. I have found the culprit. Okay, I'll do it by hand, I don't care. The boy. He is coming to fruition. He's supposed to be black, by the way. Like, pure black. But, I can't see my line art when I do that, and I don't like using pure black. So, we are using a very dark blue, which is the same I did for Sharky and Pebble, who I am trying to get the videos done for. They're a little bit of an issue to get there, but it's fine. I will have at least Pebbles done soon, hopefully. We'll see. I can't guarantee anything at the moment. This little boy. He's such a gentleman. I can just see some of the patients having a tea party with him. And I would love to watch it. Him just ever so cutely, teacups in front of him, he doesn't know what to do with it. I want to doodle that now. I will do that at some point. If you want to see that doodle, I will be posting that probably on my Twitter. He's a great little boy, and I love him. He is such... I'm gonna have fun drawing him a lot, so if you end up... If, said as viewer, you guys enjoy Party Pup as much as I do, there will be a lot of art of him. I really like... I'm good at drawing dogs for some reason. In a very cartoony style, it doesn't matter. There will still be... Oh, I need to figure out who I'm drawing next week. That's fine. That's works. Okay. almost done his fur, which I think is going to always take the longest with a lot of these characters, is going to be their main tones. I forgot about his tail. It's fine, it's fine, it's totally fine. The urge to put on a... I want to put a party hat on his tail. Oh, I shouldn't do that. That is not a idea that would go well in the long run, because that thing would fall off if it didn't have a string. This little pupper is literally just Mouse. One big one on the face, and one on his tail. He a chompy little bugger who's gonna feel bad if he bites you. Cutest little boyo. Slow work. Slow work. Coloring is the most daunting process of every art piece. Okay. Finally, his main coat is done. Only took forever. But he deserves all the attention he can get with his little cuteness. At least he has white teeth. I can argue that. I will leave his stuff separate so I can see the line art later. But there you go. That is our boy. Our dapper boy. I have to cram him into the corner. Unfortunately, he's going in the corner. Because Han here is going to be our first humanoid drawn for Dreamy Hills. I was trying to stay at non-humanoid, but technically, I'm running out. A lot of the ones I'll be working on for the next while will be very humanoid-esque in a way, because they are a weird mix of things. But working on Hannah, and with the fun thing of Hannah has the pronouns it, its, or they, them. They're it's why I call them Han a lot of the time. It's A, easier, B, why not? But I don't remember my own character's story. Let me pull up. I need this one. Hannah. Okay. Han was formed by the Doll Maker, a void entity that creates others to make company for itself. Han, however, didn't meet the Doll Maker's wishes and was thrown away on the spot. Han woke up far down a static river. They had no idea how to move or walk, but slowly taught themselves by pushing up against the side of the bay, forcing their limbs to bend despite their rusted joints. Han collected clothing and other items as they explored. And over time, Han found the sanatorium. People laughed in the main foyer, and children ran around. Han saw the sanatorium as a home they could finally stay in. They are a very unique character, I would say, to the sanatorium, as they're my goober, but Han was, as said, immediately thrown away. Didn't even know how to do anything. And the doll maker just hucked her. Hucked the tiny baby. Han is actually very sweet and tends to help out with like accommodating new people who end up entering the sanatorium. This is also saying Han is the first patient to be drawn. They're kind of weary around new people and tend to be rather quiet. They are able to talk. Shocker, I know. They can talk. They just tend not to out of fear of someone getting mad at them. For how the sanatorium works, Han is a big factor of the betrayal or being abandoned in a sense. Of course, everyone in the sanatorium has their thing, but Han was quite unlucky with how they had to figure out life for themselves. I do feel bad for that's how I wrote them. But the symbolism, because we're getting into that part, the symbolism of Han's birdcage is that it is a trap. That candle inside is their head. They protect it so carefully. And they are super careful with people around it, because if it blows out, they can't see. They're designed in a fun way. Han and Party Pup, why they are paired together, is because Han tends to hang out with Party Pup a lot. Ironic. Very, very ironic. But Han likes Party Pup and can get along with him well. And they're both super cute. Sweet babies lost in a weird void, just trying to survive. I need to fix this. Yeah, Han is one of the younger ones to be around, as Han is only 11. They're very careful when around, say, taller people. A lot of the bigger people in the sanatorium waft their arms like idiots. So Han has to be careful not to let them blow their candle out. There is, of course, Han's room, which is completely to herself. Lucky bastard. Has no one to share a room with. You may notice, I'm drawing Han in a very different way than I would say commonly draw a character. Because, as said in their little excerpt, their joints were rusted because they are made of, like, the metal fire pokers you can have, which are normally next to, like, really fancy fire pits you have in your house. That is what their arms are made out of. They're super fun. I love them. They're very simple in the long run, but I really do enjoy them. I actually, sad and funny kind of thing, Han had 3 iterations of design before I landed on something like this. Because before I was thinking of giving Han nothing for their body, making it kind of more floaty, more airy. And I ended up not liking that at all. So, scrapped that idea. And while just looking for birdcage ideas to build on their birdcage a little more, I found the fire pokers. And my brain just went with it. Took the idea and ran. Now we're here. Sweet little baby. Unaware. But around. I like them. They're super cute. I can actually give a notice because Han never had this hook before. This hook was a much later idea to make the cat, like, full bird cage sit on its own. Before, in older styles, Han had actually held the bird cage in their hand and would just parade it about like it was nothing. But there is another character that is a little too similar to that now. And I don't want the same idea twice. So I ended up changing it. So they're still different from each other. And they are still able to interact in the same way. It's the one thing with designing a bunch of these unique characters. You don't want them all to be similar. As much as none of them are like another, besides like 2, maybe? Somewhere around there. A good 2 or 3 are close to each other, but they're not the same. Han was unfortunately very, very, very similar to this other character, so I had to change one of them, and I chose Han. I didn't like the design I had for them anyways, so it worked out in my favor. was actually. It wouldn't be too hard to draw another character today. I might throw in the said character I'm talking about, so the like correlation of how similar they are can actually be seen. Because they're easy to draw. I won't be saying too much on their backstory, as it slowly delves into a lot of other topics, but to kind of cover, because I will do that, the Void world splits in a weird way. You are either Voidborn, a lost soul, from being alive and now you're in the void, dead, or still alive, either or. And then there is the small in-betweens for those who are a little different. For Han, they're Voidborn, because they were made by the doll maker. Partypup is a Voidborn as well. Same with Pebble and Sharky, who were drawn last week. Yes. But some who are Voidborns can end up getting very curious about Lost Souls in not a great way. Because Lost Souls have stories of the outside, the world beyond what the void holds. And a lot of people end up being very curious and asking very insensitive questions. Han. I give Han the pass because they have no idea what they are talking about. Ever. They are acutely unaware. They may be around the age of 12, or yeah, around the age of 12, being the age of 13 or of 11. But they are still mentally very young and underdeveloped, because no one's taught them anything. No one is getting around to teaching them anything. So I feel kind of bad for them. They're fine though. They've been doing good. I say good loosely. They're very sweet though, and as much as I'm not drawing their feet, because hell no, at most you're missing is rain boots. Because Han likes to wear rain boots so they can walk around without slipping or having any issues with anyone else around. They're very, very careful with themselves, and I find that very cute. They're sweet, and I love them. And I'm very apparently focused drawing them. Maybe I'll talk more drawing humanoid characters, because it's like my main domain. That's what I mostly draw, is humans or humanoids. Which I don't have a problem with. Gives me a little more leeway. I forgot what I was talking about. Oh well. Hands almost there. Gooberism of the goober. I really should figure out who I'm going to do next week. Because this week's was planned ahead, which made it much easier executing these art pieces. Because I know who I'm drawing. I'm not fiddling, trying to figure out who. Just buffering. Who should I draw? If I knew how to make a poll, there would be a poll with a few names. Well, aren't you precious? I truly do like this design for Han. It makes them very cute and much more softer and fitting. I like it. Han's a baby, and I love him. I have no idea what else to say for Han. They're a bit of a more simple character, so it's fine. I have great lo-fi music playing, which is much better than my game music that I normally have. Oh. Okay. I have been joined by my other dog. I'm keeping Han's old color palette because I do enjoy the purples that they had before. I like how much they've changed from their original, because Han had existed in my arsenal for characters for some time. They weren't just thought of on a whim. I've had them for a good few years now. It's entertaining to be able to draw them again and have a design for them that's much more fitting than what they were before. My goobers. My babies. My lantern-wielding child. That's... Yeah, that's a sentence. Cool. So cute. I like the very... Han is humanoid. They have like a human basic body, but they are not that human besides their clothes. It's very... That was perfect. It's very cute. I really like how simple they are. Let's do candle. Which isn't actually melting, is just forever stuck, like half melted. They're just kind of burdened with the fact that it is kind of melted. And definitely stuck to the bottom of this birdcage now. I want to add the rust details. It's cute. Cutest little being. Okay. And I will doodle pretty quickly the surprise third character. Because I apparently can't keep things simple. What'd I do for the other one? Immediately forgets what I've done for Pebble and Sharky because it was a good while ago now. Do I not have it on my phone? Do I really not? I'm gonna be disappointed if I don't have this on my phone. I tend to send a lot of stuff from my tablet to my phone, so this is gonna be a weird first. How long ago was this? Oh god. Nope, not that far. I don't have it on my phone. Cool. I'm great. I'm gonna check. I don't want you guys rummaging in my stuff. So let me go. Okay, I did height. That's what I did. I did height. So we're gonna go look. How tall are these two? This is gonna be entertaining. Yes, this is what I want. Hannah is 4'2", which is not bad. Love them. And where's Party Pup? Here we go. Oh. Okay. This is part Pup. And they are not their canon sizes here. Party Pup is taller than Han. Just as like an idea of what their canon heights would be. Just the idea. Let me make Party Pup bigger. And Han would shrink down. That would be canon height. Pretty much. If you had Han's legs, say a rough estimate to be here. That's canon sizing. That's a big boy. That is a hefty man. Oh my god. The S's I manage to draw impress me sometimes. I actually had to do that. Jeez. That's a big boy. And this is one tiny candle person. And so small. Ah! I love her. Or not her. I love them. It. I love it. This specific it. They're so tiny. head and you ain't getting any bigger. Thank you for joining me drawing Party Pup and Hannah. I will come back with 2 more characters or more. I have 2 options in mind, actually. So, whichever I end up seeing which will be better, there will be 3 or 2 for character counts. I know which way a bee goes. Shush. Okay. So those will be the possible 2 options for Tuesday next week, which will still stay in the middle of the day. I will be here, I just won't be here Wednesday next week. There will be a post about this on my Twitter, and I will probably post a video on YouTube, just a short one, explaining the situation and how things are going to be changing for my content and everything. Because I've been able to just sit here and talk for hours and days and not really caring about time management, but now I can't really do that. So things will change, things will move around. These are the 2 options that may happen next week. If you are on Twitch, I don't think you can comment, no. But I will put this as a possible poll on my Twitter, and I will put this as a poll on my TikTok, just to see input, and they will have their lovely pictures and everything. But these are 2 options. If you want to put your vote in or give your opinion, it will be on Twitter or on TikTok. Both will have a poll that you can interact with, and I will be able to see an anonymous number. I won't be able to see who picked what. And yeah. Thank you for being here. And thank you, VOD watchers, for sitting through my Doodle Fest. I will see you guys. Thanks to whatever caused my internet to decide to work, because we only had 1 crash this stream. So, enough of my yapathon. Thank you again. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye!